I'm in, so I want to do a count of 5.
Oh, okay, yep, here we go.
All right. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, Tetris.
And here we go. I like the shirt already. We got Keep It Classic going.
Keeping it classic.
So. I didn't realize we were supposed to count them in, so I was just like, let's just keep talking until
we'll
they
just
start.
keep vamping.
Yeah,
I took an improv class in college. I know what I'm doing.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes, and. All right. So far, seeing a lot of what we saw with Zrobot in his last round, which is some interesting and aggressive plays up in the early game, but it's level 18 and he seems really comfortable to make those more aggressive moves.
Yeah, he's going to have to do a little bit cleaning right now, but, you know, obviously Sharky here is going to be one of the ones to watch here very closely.
Definitely.
But, you know, we can see right now, I mean, look at Rose and Sharky's screens. It's the exact same score right now, exact same line count. So
let's see. We'll manifest some pushing down. Oh, there we go. 6 points on Sharky. Thank you. He heard my prayers.
Oh, yeah.
All right, but now Rose's board's got a bit of a cliff there, as we were talking about before in the last round.
Oh, but nicely tucked right in there.
Yeah,
So.
Having some overhangs and holes this early on in 18 doesn't usually mean a top out, but it can take a chunk out of your score and your efficiency with Tetris's.
Yeah, and you know, of course, the efficiency is the most important thing, especially, you know, now, because this is a DAS tournament,
Exactly.
obviously, nowadays with rolling.
Yeah, you don't have the advantage of random late game level 29 triples.
Yeah, exactly.
You really got to stack up on the Tetrises now.
I see. Okay, I was watching Knight's screen there. I thought he was going to tuck the I piece in there, but he chose to go with the O piece tuck there as well. So.
He's a bit of another dependency, one that's not deadly, but one that could get worse. All right, there's the long bar.
Oh, but that's the wrong
but
one right there.
He is not getting any of the right pieces, and you saw that head shake. He knows it.
Oh, yeah, and of course.
Oh, but looks like we totally missed. Dro had an early top out.
You're right. Okay.
And Knight was able to take it with a bit of a lead there.
Yeah, I was like, whoa, did Knight just call it quits there? No, I actually saw that Zrobot right there.
I was so focused on him trying to pull through.
I mean, I didn't see Zrobot because he was blocked by the monitor at this point, you know, so.
It's as you lean more and more forward. All right, down back at the bottom.
Do we know how old he is?
Dro, I believe, is 9. He is our youngest winner, our youngest player to max out.
Wow.
Which is incredible,
That's
and his
amazing.
spirit has been so high.
Oh, I love the facial.
All right, Knight and Zro are going back into their next game. Down at the bottom, Rose and Sharky are still playing it really clean.
Yeah. As you can see right here, actually Rose with a slight lead over Sharky as well. So definitely doing well here. And still, of course, both at the level 18 phase right now. So, you know, haven't transitioned yet. Still got a long way to go.
Both pretty high Tetris rates, which is what we like to see. An early drought, though, for our players up at the top. And, oh, gosh, Knight is not in a good place. Could really use a long bar.
No,
just closed up his well just before.
Oh, actually, he'll probably tuck in there, yeah. So just trying to get into clear right now. Now he's got to find a way to get into the column 10, but he's in a tough situation now.
Oh, is he going to pull out? He's going to take some burns.
Oh, no, the RNG is not in his favor. He could still survive. Oh, no.
As we talked about before, when you're playing up top and just trying to burn a couple single lines, getting an eyepiece can actually be bad for you because it's so tall.
Right.
You lie it flat, you just cover up more holes. The bottom game's still going strong, though.
Yeah. And honestly, again, you know, for Knight's situation over there, you saw a lot of times he was like, okay, I need to place a piece here, and my guess is that I need to go for this dependency. And every guess and every, 50-50 he put himself in, the game was like, nope, you're not getting the one that you wanted.
It's a risk you take. But I admire it. In this game, you just have to make a decision. All right, thumbs up from Knight and Zro.
Okay.
In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, Tetris. This game is all about decision making, and Knight was taking a risk, and I don't blame him. Sometimes it's safer to make a decision and just go for it, even if it turns out to be the wrong one.
Yeah, it's always that. I mean, there's always that like dilemma. Like, do I hold out? Do I hold out? Do I just try to clear? And somehow the Tetris gods will always punish you for whichever decision you make.
They are cruel. They brought us a 2 drought early game last round. It looks like Sharky took over the lead on our bottom set of games. Not too big of a difference, though. I'm just worried for Rose's center hole there.
Yeah,
but, okay, quickly filled.
Okay, the T-piece actually will work out really well. Look at that nice little clean over there. Gonna create a little bit of a whole last-second flip on that. It was the
nice
LJ piece.
I know. Do you hold your fingers out in front of you, too, to figure out which one is which?
You know, since I can actually admit this on stream right now. I was born left-handed. My parents changed me right-handed, so I am completely left-right dyslexic. And so every time you hear me on commentary, like when I'm trying to say L or J piece or S or Z piece, you'll always hear me pause. I'll be like, they needed the, and I have to think about it.
So brave of you to admit. We hit transition, level 19 transition for Rose and Sharky.
Oh, yes.
Rose was not in the best place for a transition, but look at that. I am impressed at how they're cleaning that up. A long bar would be fantastic here.
There it is. Okay.
Oh,
okay, that's so
right on
nice.
time, but we still have a super high tower. This might be the end of game 1 for Rose and Sharky. Let's see. At this point in DAS, at this speed, you got to play it safe, and this might be it.
Yeah, I mean, getting into those holes over there, and of course, once you get to level 19, once you actually transition, you know, the I-bar can only move so far.
Exactly.
Depending on the stack. So certain heights basically are just game over at that point. So are you mostly DAS player?
I am mostly a DAS player. I don't play as much. You'll see me more often than not behind the scenes.
Okay.
DAS is how I started, and then I saw hyper tapping, and I was like, I should learn this. And then rolling dropped, and I went, I don't have time to learn this.
I've definitely tried to learn DAS. That was one of the things I wanted to learn, and it was, it's so hard. If you got, like, it's interesting. You watch these players play, and you're like, okay, they look really, you know, they're fast, efficient, and everything, you know, even as DAS players here. But, like, you try it yourself, and it's so much harder than it looks.
All right, moving back down, Sharky and Rose have now started their second game. But really even boards.
Yeah, they were identical boards until that T piece. Rose did set up a little bit of overhang right there, looking for a Z piece. Not getting it though. So yeah.
Zro is this is a classic Zro gameplay. Let's see if he can clean it up. He was able to clean up worse in his last round, but getting a little high up there.
Right, and remember, they're 1-1 right now, Knight and Zrobot, so this is going to be such an important match here.
Nice tuck on Zro, cleaning that up.
Yeah, okay, that's going to work out. But
interesting burn.
But actually, that time, you know, I always joke about bad RNG, but sometimes you have to give the game credit when you get good RNG, and Zro is going to get right out of there. Look at that. Beautiful.
Beautiful. That satisfaction, that sigh of relief. You kind of hold your breath until the well is opened.
I always call it the Tetris sigh of relief. You see everybody do it. Nice flip. Tuck there, too.
Classic little flip.
Neck
and neck scores at the bottom between Rose and Sharky, too. They are both in the zone.
Yeah, and you can see already, you know, Zoro may be, 9 years old, but it's proof that all of those habits are just inherent. You even have the Tetris nod when you got the right pieces.
The nods and the head shake when you misdrop. Zoro's been so awesome to have. His family's been super supportive with all of us.
That's so cool. It's so cool.
Yeah, you missed out. He helped commentate a bit earlier on. He was out there with Ninja earlier, Ninja and Scout. All right.
Yeah, it's always nice to,
looking at the boards.
See the parents supporting him. It was one of my favorite things about, like, the year that, Dog and Andy got, basically first and second. And, we had the chance to interview their parents and everything. It was just really awesome to see.
Still pretty neck and neck from Sharky and Rose. Just about a one Tetris difference, which at this stage in the game, both of them have really clean boards. They had a small drought there, but nothing they couldn't handle.
Yeah, and look at their Tetris rates right now, 72 and 75.
Oh, beautiful.
Neck and neck, basically.
Oh, but Rose just got a bit of a dependency, blocked
Yeah.
some holes.
Oh, nice filling out those holes right there. And it's going to go for the burn, and beautiful, double burn right there, hoping
Yep.
the line piece didn't come too early. Oh, and speaking of coming a little too
Ooh.
early.
A little bad RNG for Rose.
Yeah, but there's the good RNG, especially with that O piece. Now everything is all
Yep.
honky-dory, and look at that. Boom.
Exactly.
Tetris for Rose.
That's I think what's going through Rose's mind is we knew they could survive it, but it's the chunk of points it took out of the score, gave Sharky some time to build up. Actually, I don't know. The gap is still less than a Tetris worth of points.
Yeah, I mean, I did mention earlier it was like 75 to 72. You can see how that little cleanup did affect Rose's, percentage there. But like you said, still not a big enough of a difference to really be concerned about, to force yourself into, some more risky play.
Yeah, up at the top, we've transitioned over to level 20. And both boards are looking clean. Rose stacking a bit high, but he's taking those safer burns. We saw Zro do some pretty insane digging.
That was nice.
And it's going to be interesting to see if we come down to a chase down again with Knight.
And Zro with a couple of, with some of the guesses, that you have to make. Like, I hope this piece comes. And it all paid off for him, because you can see right now a clean board outside of that little hang, but taken care of, no problem. Okay.
Oh, starting a drought up at the top. Let's see. I think that long bar came just in time for Knight. Zro's also out of the drought, but left with a bit of a messy board. As long as he keeps it low, he should be fine.
Yeah.
I think the issue now is going to be, if it does come down to a chase down for Zro, does he have enough lines before 29 to catch up?
Exactly. And you can see Sharky right now with a beautiful board. Just
I saw Zro, a little panic in Zro. This might be it. And that is game.
Yeah.
Knight takes the third game, so that is 2 for Knight and 1 for Zro. Sharky and Rose are still at it. And there's almost like nothing to commentate on. It's just strong, good play, still neck and neck, really impressive Tetris rates.
Yeah, and just such clean boards as well. And again, it's very hard to maintain clean boards, but you see a lot of those little micro adjustments from Sharky, but it looks like Knight and Zoro's good to go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Tetris!
All right. If Knight can take this one, that should be it for him. I think we need another heart on the board for Knight, if I'm not wrong.
Yes, it should be 2 to 1. It should be 2 to 1 right now.
But I know Zro is not the kind of player to go down without a fight.
Dude, Rose just had a beautiful little L and J burn over there, just in the middle of the stack, but it worked out just perfectly.
Amazing.
But now looking for that eyepiece, and there it is. It does get a dirty Tetris, and now is going to be doing a little bit of burning. So that Tetris was so crucial to transition with a cleaner board.
Yeah, Sharky transitioning with over 500K. I mean, both of them had a roughly 500, just over 500K transition, which is amazing on DAS. They're both getting a little high, and personally for me, as somebody not as well-versed in level 19, whenever I see folks getting a little bit higher using DAS onto the 20s, I get a little nervous. But I think these guys got it.
Yeah, they seem like they're, look at that.
Oh,
a column
beautiful.
9 Tetris.
Beautiful.
A
line flip.
Got the eye tuck
level
right
21 eye tuck.
Nice. Oh, man.
Keeping it clean. That
so
is
pretty.
Flat. All 4 of these boards right now.
Yeah.
Not to jinx it. I'm not knocking on wood.
Commentary curse there.
All right, we do have a drought at the bottom, which at Sharky at this point.
Yeah. And
covered up his hole.
I like what Rose, I don't know if Rose actually had a chance to glance over at Sharky's board, because Rose definitely had a chance to try to hold out for a Tetris, but decided to do some burns, because I think maybe Rose is just kind of hoping for the chase down and the outlast at this point.
Sharky had some.
There we go.
But at the last minute, I'm not sure if you caught him. He had some insane burns, flipping pieces at the last minute. He was holding out. He was not going down without a fight, that is for sure.
And just so you know, I'm trying to do some socials here.
Of course.
Do you have a Twitter account by any chance?
I do have a Twitter account. And my other Twitter account is @Classic Tetris. That's right. If you DM the Classic Tetris Twitter, I might respond. So definitely engage with us.
You're the one in charge of Classic Tetris, huh?
It's so much power.
Oh, okay.
All right, we got thumbs up from the judge. It looks like Sharky and Rose are ready to hop in. All right, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, Tetris.
All right, as I'm trying to do my responsibility with my socials here.
Of course. Trust me, I know engaging in social media and commentating at the same time is hard work, and everyone in the Twitch chat should be, I think, applauding us more than the players for the effort it takes us to run our socials. Thank you for the one clap in our audience. All right. Once again, all 4 boards looking clean.
Oh.
Folks are building high, but they definitely know what they're doing. Neck and neck at both, roughly 1 Tetris difference up at the top, but knowing Zro and Knight, that can switch at any moment. Same at the bottom with Rose and Sharky.
Yeah, Sharky's got quite a tall stack right here, but obviously at this speed, nothing to worry about here.
Yeah, he slopes his board. When you see that really nice angled slope, that is great for efficient burning. Whenever if you are stuck in a drought, having a slope like that is a saving grace.
Yeah, it's one of the biggest keys to Daz Tetris, as I have discovered the hard way.
Yes, trial by fire.
Yes, but you know, being able to burn cleanly on the right side over there is one of the most crucial things, because the RNG can be brutal in this game.
Yep.
Speaking of brutal RNG right now, Sharky having a little trouble trying to cover that overhang, finally gets the T piece, and another Z piece is going to help there. Oh, beautiful, that T piece over there,
T.
changing the parity, as we like to say.
And it let him take a slight lead as Rose covered up some holes and is trying to burn through them.
Yeah.
Once again, I don't see her topping out from this, but it did give Sharky the lead and give him time to score another Tetris.
Yeah, you can see right here, Rose is getting a little bit of unfortunate RNG right here. Hasn't been able to burn out as cleanly as possible. Now needs an eyepiece, and actually she's not going to chase that.
Yep. Playing it, I see him playing it a little safer right now. That's where that line piece comes in. Not bad, not good, but perfect timing for a line piece.
Oh, man.
One last easy line burn.
And that always leads to the classic Tetris exhale.
Yes.
Man, it's weird. Like every player does it. Once it starts the stack gets high up like that, you start like holding your breath unintentionally and such, you know.
And you're like, why do my shoulders hurt so much?
All right.
All right, Knight's board's getting a little tricky. There was a slight drought that created those holes and gaps there, but I'm having a feeling he can clean that up. Yep, there we go. Oh, interesting, though. Closed his center well.
Yeah. So needs to, okay, yep. Just
Gotta
trying to explode that column 9 over there. Now just needs to get into that column 5. There it is. And, nice double with that T.
Yeah, really bold. I think that transition snuck up on him. But back down low. Oh, this was a sigh.
Oh, I love it how it's just like...
You could tell he was staring, unblinking for so long. When he started blinking, he'd go, oh, my eyes are so dry.
Yeah, and even though right now Knight is very far behind in points, you can see down by over 100,000 points. However, you know, with Daz, you can count on, you know, the opponent potentially topping out early, right?
You've seen it today, folks, already. We've had some crazy chase downs. We had a 4 Tetris chase down earlier.
Wow. And here we go. Let's look at this. Okay, yeah, see, so Knight is actually looking great. I was already cut that lead down significantly, by half already, down to about 57,000 points. Meanwhile, you see Sharky and Rose getting close to the 100 line mark here, inching ever so closer to that transition.
Yep. Both of them are in really good spots, though. They've got nothing to worry about.
Yeah. And so back up at top over there, it looks like the lead has actually gone all the way back up for Zrobot right now, back to about, okay.
I don't know, Zro's board is looking a little tricky.
Yeah, I almost thought that Knight was going to try to go for a dirty Tetris, but Oh, yeah, got to do some burns. Oh, this is a really uncomfortable board. I loved, oh, that was beautiful. But just needs that, okay, is it too high for the eyepiece now?
That's a good question. I don't know. This might be it.
Oh, and
Oh.
just when that one J piece came in there and blocked the height to get that eyepiece to the side,
Whew.
that was so unfortunate. It's like I said, it feels like the RNG knows. Like it knows when, like, oh, no, I'm going to give you this piece right when you can't use it anymore.
Yep. But it is not over yet. It is now tied 2-2, Knighton's robot. Both of them have made crazy moves, had some even crazier post-level 19 builds. And we'll see where this decider match takes us.
Mm-hmm.
I'm seeing thumbs up from the judges. Oh, the most excited thumbs up from
Let's
the draw.
go. I love it. I
Give
love
me
the
some of that energy right now. All right, 5,
4,
3, 2,
1.
Tetris.
Yeah, I feel like I feel like I haven't had that kind of energy that Zrobot is showing for like decades now. Just a lot of creaky bones and stuff.
Yeah, not since I was a summer camp counselor.
Oh man.
All right, Sharky and Rose have transitioned now. Sharky's board has seen better days.
Mm-hmm.
But he doesn't look worried. He's definitely got a game plan to clear him out, but it's just going to set him behind a couple points.
Yeah, but the pieces were great that he just got there and actually holding out a little bit more. And is he going to burn? No, he's going to go for the dirty Tetris. No, it actually just turned out to be a triple. But you know what? Better safe than sorry at that point. So just go for that. Oh, wow.
Last minute shift, you saw the way Sharky just sat up.
Right.
He knew he did not want that piece shifting over one. Wasn't the end of the world, didn't block any holes, but not... I don't know, at this point of the game, you almost need every move to be perfect because fixing things last minute is not easy.
Yeah, and again, that last second shift there was accidental because when you're trying to maintain DAS, you have to hit left or right, like before the piece, like right as soon as it drops before the next piece comes in. Hard timing to master, again, as I've learned the hard way.
Yes. All right. Throw and Knight both got some high towers going.
I mean, look at what's going on Sharky's side over there. Needs to get out of here a little bit. Oh, yeah, I know. He wanted to hold out for that O piece. Didn't get it. Can he get the I piece? Oh, yes, he did. Okay. Ooh. So that should clean up the left side over there a little bit. And there you go. Sharky is in the clear right now. Still not ideal, but should be able to do it with that Tetris. There you go.
He's placing every piece pretty strategically right now. Took that risk, building up, got a clean Tetris, board is clean. Rose has a beautiful slope on her board, always building out that left as high as she can.
Yeah, and honestly, not too much of a lead right now over Sharky, as you can see. Just 7, I'm sorry, oh, it disappeared. I have to do math in my head. No, okay, there it is, about 50,000 point lead, actually for Rose. I'm sorry, yeah, okay.
Hey, these numbers are moving so fast. Tetrises are flashing across the screen. I know it's pretty dang neck and neck up at the top for Knighton's robot too. Still early in the game though. As we know, it can always change. Knight has my favorite gorgeous sloping build. Zro has his classic all over the place build.
Wow, Sharky actually held out for a dirty Tetris there on I think it was row 3 that he had the Tetris on. And it paid off, so nicely done.
Oh, Rose might be in some trouble. We have a drought. But honestly, I think that long bar might have come at the wrong time, and that is a top out for Rose.
Chase down
small
time.
Lead.
Oh, what? But
Can Sharky get the chase down?
Yeah, I mean, Sharky doesn't necessarily need to get, like, Tetrises. If he could just get the singles.
And we're on level 28. He needs those singles. Keep it safe.
Oh, the wrong one. No, still 10,000 points.
Come on.
No! Oh, my God. So close.
11,000 point difference. That was crazy.
So that means Rose is going to take a 2-1 lead over our number 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Tetris. Thanks to Chris Tang. I always want to do the echo, but that's his thing. I'll keep it his thing. So.
Respect his turf.
Exactly. Is he here this weekend?
I have no word.
Oh, he's not here this weekend? Oh, okay.
What if I just pulled off a mask and I was
And
Chris
you were
Tang
Chris Tang all along?
this whole time?
All right.
All right. Keeping it. Both these players are known for their consistency and dash, so we might be here a while.
Yeah, but again, Sharky, I mean, a lot of things that a lot of people don't, think about when they're watching these kind of things, the pressure and the stress. Sharky knows, that one bad drop here could mean elimination. So can Sharky, survive through this kind of pressure situation here? I'm sure he's done it many times before. But yeah, you can see right here. Okay, no, never mind. I was about to say Rose's stack getting a little high. Now looking for another long bar. Where is that long bar? Okay, how's that burn set up? Yeah, there it is, yeah.
Just the piece he needed.
And that eyepiece was one a little too early, but it'll be okay. Ooh, look at this. Oh my God, there were so many overhangs, multiple slides in it. That was so beautiful from Rose.
Rose
really
has
well
been
done.
crushing it with the tucks.
Yeah.
Some spins. They know what they're doing. I personally never trust myself with an overhang. But Rose is crushing it with that technique.
Yeah, but unfortunately, Sharky, at the last second, tried to make an adjustment, and I think the brain kind of got scrambled and ended up making this unfortunate stack here. Didn't go for the burn because he saw the next on the eyepiece, perhaps. But that T-piece burn, beautiful Z-piece, and there we go.
Really smart burning.
Neutral board once again.
That's what you saw right there. Rose took advantage of her sloping board to burn a couple unlucky pieces. It flattened things out, but kept her at an advantage. Just in time for a Tetris, putting her at about a 3.5 or 2.5 Tetris lead.
Yeah, and we saw a little bit of that drought that Sharky had to deal with that I believe Rose had already gone through. But look at this, a really bad stack right here for Rose. You see that really unfortunate situation over there on the left side. Can get the eyepiece over there. Yep, there it is.
There we go. Still in it.
Yep, but now this is going to be the opportunity for, Sharky to try to catch up.
Yep. And that's another case of the long bar not being super helpful there when you're just trying to clear some singles.
Yep.
All right, another single.
Okay. Need a T-piece and perfect. Came just in time.
Perfect spin. That's that Rose spin.
Yeah. Oh, wow. Look
and
at this.
Perfect. I want to say that was the L piece that came just in time. You know the one.
Yeah.
You guys know.
That piece.
Or what was those when those fake names went circulating?
Oh, right, yeah.
Was that one?
Oh God, what was it? What was the
Ricky?
boy? There was some boy or something. I can't remember now.
Yeah, Ricky O.
Oh God, you are all free now. All right.
All right.
Oh, finally a long bar there for
Yeah,
Rose. But as you can see, right now the Tetris rate that Rose had was significantly higher than Sharky's. Now you can see the advantage, only 63% to about 57%.
Yeah, but a high tower is nothing for Rose. They have it under control. Sharky's playing it
right.
low and safe.
Thank you. Oh, Chris Tang is there. Okay, yeah.
Chris Tang.
He said it was Smash Boy. There you go.
Thank you.
Thank you, Chris.
I need to rewatch the episode of Jeopardy where I thought that was real and had it as a real question.
Oh, oh man. Can't trust anything on the internets these days.
Ugh.
There we go. And now Sharky and Rose with very nice boards here. Rose still not opting for the burn, just going to actually go for the Tetris right there. But needs to fill out that column 9, so let's see how she decides to do that. It looks like she's still holding out for the long bar.
I wonder what's going through her head, if she's going to play it safe with the Tetrises and just try to stay in it because she knows she has an extra game, or if she's like, no, I'm ready to take this home.
Dude, these burns from Rose have been so good.
Oh, that is someone who is actively practiced burning and efficient clearing.
That was so nice. Uh-oh.
Oh, Sharky's in a bit of trouble.
Here we go. Yeah, he's going to do some burns right now.
Smart burning.
He needs to get that stack
long
down
bar.
as low as
took
possible.
some of the risk. Yeah, that long bar, it doesn't fix the issue, but it takes a lot of the pressure off of how high he was.
All right, and yep, now he just needs either a long bar. Wow, yeah, they're not giving him the pieces that he needs to fill out that column 5. There it is, finally. And it's going to have to do a little bit more awkward building over here. he keeps getting the reverse parody of what he's looking
Exactly.
for. But there you go.
That is a struggle that I'm sure many of our community understands.
Oh yeah.
Still pretty neck and neck. Only about a 1.5 Tetris difference here. It is too soon to say whose game this is. That is for sure.
But unfortunately, I mean, still this entire time, Sharky has been getting some awkward pieces, and he has managed it beautifully. And yeah, he's gonna go for a little bit more burns because he saw that he was about to transition. Yep. Okay.
I know. Sharky as a player is someone who's very aware of that level
burn.
19 transition.
Oh, yeah. Beautiful split burn by there. One of my favorite line clears is the double split burn right there.
Oh. Sharky had a really nice clean Tetris there. Rose got a gap, but is fixing it. I think this is where I see her starting to play a little more conservatively, which I don't blame her.
Yeah, I mean, she has to know that she has, not as big of a lead, I'm sure, as that she would have liked to have had, but she does have that lead, so doesn't have to play as high risk yet. And you see right there, opting to go for the burn and actually just built the Tetris just in time for that eyepiece.
Sharky's in a little bit of trouble here.
Okay, that should
That was
help.
a nice safe burn. Nice triple there.
Nice.
Boards back down.
Doesn't go for the triple.
Doesn't go for it, though. Still doesn't. And a long bar just in time.
Pays off. Nicely
That's some
done.
good RNG. An awkward square, but nothing you can't fix at that level.
Okay, where's the the J or the L piece? But now he needs an I piece.
Ooh, eyepiece was one piece too late.
Yeah, and that time was one piece too early.
It's looking like here, the Sharky's got it under control, but at this high of level, took a big dent out of the point difference. We might have a chase down.
Okay, here we go. Opportunity for
all
chase
right,
down.
here we go.
This is all on Sharky now. And
23 with a 2 Tetris difference.
Yeah, I mean, being at only level 24 right now, he can definitely play very conservatively.
Yeah, taking the triple there. That's what I would have done.
And there you go. Yeah, again, play it as calmly as possible. Don't put yourself in any awkward situations. This is where you don't do barely any of the piece holdout. You know, you're just like, yep, just burn, just burn, just burn.
Yep. My abdomen is so tight. Like, I'm holding my breath now.
Right.
Oh, Sharky's so close. Take him home.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Didn't want to put that in there. And actually,
And a T-spin right at the last minute just to show off.
Here we go. 6,000, 5,000. Just needs 2,300. And single, not quite enough yet.
Almost there. Bring him home,
Oh,
Sharky.
That basically is it right there. There it is, Sharky.
Go.
Woo! Nicely done with the chase down. Oh, man. Nerve-wracking.
Even I did the sigh of relief just now.
So 1 versus 8 here. So, yeah, I mean, this is it would be considered, quote, an upset if Rose can take this over Sharky, but here we go.
All right, I'm seeing thumbs up from the judges.
Yep.
All right, in
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, Tetris!
Oh, I'm ready.
An interesting, very different start for both of the players there. Of course, they are getting the exact same pieces. But again, and Sharky, unfortunately, has to do a little bit of a burn early on here, but nothing is going to be bad, but obviously just means he's going to be starting with a little less points than Rose is, but it shouldn't be anything too bad. It's still so early and, still we're at the low scoring stage, so even, that little bit of lines that you got to burn isn't going to affect your score too badly overall.
Yep.
Okay, gonna need a tuck. Doesn't go for the S tuck there. Now is gonna go for it. Nice.
Classic.
All right, and Tetris. Boom, Tetris for Sharky. Again, this is the decider here. As I was mentioning, seed 1 versus 8. So definitely, are we gonna get the upset or are we gonna get the, the veteran comeback here from Sharky? Okay, both of them with very clean boards here. And actually, Rose has had to do some cleanup herself. And so you can see right now the Tetris rates are basically equal. So they will be neck and neck.
Neck and neck so far. And knowing these players, they have been keeping it neck and neck through a level 19 transition. Holding our breaths for this one.
And boom, Tetris for Rose. And Rose has a little bit of that dependency. Okay, nice, actually. Pieces came just right there. And actually set up a T-tuck over there. You're going to have to do a double burn.
Yep, she covered the well, but got the right piece just in time.
But now, there's Drought here. You can see they're both going through this Drought.
Yep, having that flat of a build going into a Drought can be tricky, but it seems like you could see she's trying to build like an artificial slope at the top just to give yourself something more to burn with.
Man, barely got that piece there in time. And yeah, go for the Tetris. Boom. Tetris, and now at least you can try to stay a little bit clean. Oh, I love that last second. Call those the micro adjustments right there. And look at this stack now for Rose. Much cleaner.
Yeah.
And he's even going to be able to clear that out with the J piece right there perfectly.
Yep. I was going to say, any other player, I'd be worried about that overhang, but with Rose, I know she's got it.
Oh, and beautiful burn right there on the pointing down J piece to set up that Tetris. So actually, Rose's, even despite that, those kind of rough pieces there, Rose's percentage went up, but missed drop now from Rose. Let's see if she can get out of this one over here. Oh, God, these burns from Rose are just immaculate. Are you going to do for a burn? Yep, and it's okay, even though the eyepiece came a little late, but, you kind of needed it for that one gap as well. And here we go, a dirty Tetris.
An easy, dirty Tetris, cleaning things back up.
Wow.
And, of course, as soon as there's a dependency, the RNG gives her the piece that she needs.
Yep. And still not going for any burns. Still setting up all these tucks here. Let's see. Yep, there we go. That last second spin on the L piece.
Nice. Both boards are just so clean. You can tell that these are people that have mastered the DAS build.
Oh, yeah.
Another Tetris for Rose. Like at this point, I'm not even worried about Sharky. I saw a bit of a weird build, but I'm like, he's got it. And look at that. Back to a clean and flat board like it was nothing. Only a 1 Tetris difference, roughly 1.5 Tetrises now, but yeah, nothing they can't handle.
Yeah.
Still early on in level 18.
And it's interesting too, because we've been talking about DAS and how you build your stack and everything like that. It sounds, you feel like, I'm really good at Tetris. I can come here and do this, no problem. But honestly, with the concept that you have to go for these burns and stuff like that all the time, it's actually really different. And it was one of the hardest things about me learning DAS. I kept going for normal Tetris things, and like, it's just a bad idea to build that way. It's such a completely different game.
It is. Just as, modern Tetris is a different game.
Yep. Tetris 99, completely different game. Tetris Effect, even marathon modes, like they're all their own beast.
The Tetris you play on the back of an airplane seat. You know how they'll have it sometimes.
I think every like hardcore Tetris player tries to play those on the back of the seat and just basically cringe and facepalm and then just give up after a while.
I imagine hyper tapping, the person in front of you turns around.
Excuse me, what are you doing?
Flight attendant, can I have a glove? All right. And look at that. Both boards are still clean and still only about 1 Tetris different in score. It's incredible. Tetris rates are roughly around mid 50%. But at this point, there's no need to play it too aggressive.
But a transition for Rose,
clean, keeping it low transition. Sharky's definitely trying to go for a Tetris, keep things low.
Oh, yeah. Would nice to have a Z or a J piece. Oh, actually, that T piece was great.
That was perfect.
That T piece was great. And, yeah, so a transition there. Not exactly the cleanest board because of that little gap in the middle there, but you can see how quickly he's cleared it out. So
yeah, I love the way that he used those pieces to burn that down and keep his board accessible.
But a little bit of never mind. The RNG coming in the clutch that time.
I love it. With these players, we're always about to go, oh no, and then they immediately fix it before we can comment.
Yep. Okay.
Oh, but that did give Rose a bit more of a lead here. About 2 Tetrises, and she's getting up pretty high. Once again, so concerned for her playing too high and immediately brings it back down with a triple and a
Yep.
Tetris.
And look at all these tucks right now from Rose, but unfortunately for Rose, has a little bit of an I-piece dependency. Gonna go and try to clear that. Okay, the T-piece will help. Oh,
Interesting move with the T-piece. I'm not sure if that was
Yeah.
intentional or if that might have been a accident that we're just working around, but
okay,
she
actually.
is handling it.
Yeah, it was kind of unfortunate. The RNG wasn't in her favor, but she made it in her favor, and that's another one of the skills that makes these Tetris players so strong. Can turn it even like pieces that would flummox most players into something that works out really well.
Yep.
Okay, Sharky here.
And we are back to just clean, flat boards.
Yep.
Nothing to commentate on. A little hole from Rose. Oh,
Ooh, just
oh,
in
but
time.
instantly unlocked that.
Yeah, I mean, right now.
Oh, and the eyepiece comes right there.
The one
Perfect.
thing to keep note, however, is that even though Rose has a score lead right now by 60,000, that might actually be an artificial lead because Rose is also an entire level ahead of Sharky.
True.
You can see that she's over 10 lines ahead. And so if you count, by lines, if Sharky gets up to that same amount, he might actually have a higher score.
Good catch. I totally missed it. Let's see, some of Rose's piece RNG that were in a 30-piece drought. Handled it like it was nothing. Got a couple burns, but
Yeah, I wonder if Sharky was able to catch that on Rose's side because that is one advantage of being behind as well is that you can see
Exactly.
the opponent's droughts and know one is coming for you.
Sharky's handling this drought a little more efficiently. Oh, but just covers up the well before he can score the Tetris.
It's all right. It's all right. Still a fairly clean board here.
Let's
A little bit of an
see.
awkward build. Gonna have that open. Where's the eyepiece?
Would love an
Another
eyepiece.
drought.
Would love another eyepiece
Where
for
is-
Sharky.
Oh!
Oh my gosh. Sorry, that was us
Yeah.
holding our breaths.
Oh man.
I am leaned back in my chair, white knuckling the commentator's table.
It's. I mean, seriously, you see something like that, and you can't help but just like clench,
Rose is on
clench
level
everything.
29 already with
Oh,
the
yeah.
100,000 point lead.
Yeah, official kill screen,
Oh,
and you know what?
I don't know if Sharky
Yeah.
has the lines, but he's gonna try his best.
This is no. That's gonna do it right there.
That is game.
Yeah, I mean, at level 28, he only had 10 lines left to try to catch up that score. He knew he had to be super aggressive and go for something crazy, but unfortunately, it's not going to happen. And Rose, in the decider,
takes
has
it.
eliminated Sharky from the tournament.
You guys, that was some of the best DAS play we have seen in so long. I was about to say this year, but this year hasn't been that long.
Feels long.
Oh,
But anyway,
tell me about it.